Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Stallions ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Panthers offense will have the football first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live, so he's got a lot of talent.
There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. Now, in recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week one.
Quick strike complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The screen, he's got wheels. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Let's talk for a second about Georgia State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Stallions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown, Georgia State. This defense making a big play.
I ain't fucking around with these fucking FSC team. I ain't fucking around with them. I ain't fucking around with them. You fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around. Get
the scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, they take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll line up to go for two. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield at screen. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that.
That's them kids, man. That's their style, dog. They, you know what I'm saying? They got their own swag, bro. That's their style, bro. You hear me? They following that quarterback, dog. He the captain of the team. You see that quarterback, what? You see that quarterback, what? Throwing dots, spirals.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now on third down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeps it on the bootleg. Bears the pressure. Picks up what he can and then slides. The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Stallions are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Stallions come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. His drive will open from the 15. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. As they come over the football 1 minute to go here in the first. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. And he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. He lofts one down the sideline. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Quarterback making adjustments. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run the toss. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Green. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 17 to Florida Atlantic. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Stallions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. On the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Handoff to the single running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Stallions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback.
You gotta catch that deep ball, son.
On the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the back. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it, 1st down and more. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll
play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
The Stallions will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Picks up 7. 2nd down coming up.
Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Stallions will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Using the quick game.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterbacks got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Finds his man, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Stallions come to the line in the hurry-up.
At the 21-yard line. It's third down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get turning on the Jets. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
No, bruh. I changed my playbook. I can't find my defense.
Back to the time running short in the half. Finds the tight end.
Changed my playbook, bro, by mistake, bro.
He stopped just short of the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. Pressure coming. Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He'll return it from the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
He's loose. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Now improvising. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Makes the grab. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Georgia State comes to the line with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Motion from the wideout. Wants to pass. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Leaves it with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the option. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. On the move, he fires. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to gotta get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Snagged out of the air. That completion will take him in. To the 9-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Stallions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Stallions buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Look out, he's got room.
Returner brings it out to the 32. And your Georgia State Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The screen, and watch out. A solid pickup there. The 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he makes the catch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Panthers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Stallions need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
He only needs a sliver of daylight, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's talk for a second about Georgia State. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Hauls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Panthers are on the move. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Looking for the two-point try. Snap in the shotgun. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Under fire. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. The Stallions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Quick release on the RPO. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man
Bro,
down
getting
on
beat
the
off
play
the
as
line,
he
bro.
take a break to let him be checked out.
Come on, man. I recruited you for nothing, bro. Make a play.
The Stallions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Quarterback gets past the marker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. 6th play of the drive coming up. On the run, it's Roberts. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Gets away from one, finds room. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is near. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stallions.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but they should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And they tacked on the extra point. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over.
Not bump and run on him.
Scoring, and the defense better do something.
Not bump and run on him. Do not bump the ball on him. Do not bump and run on him, bro. That's how y'all gonna play me? Split both of them. Look on the other side of the field.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. He wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ridley. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the run, it's Ward. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside gap. They knock it down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness of where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ridley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. It's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next game, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt, they put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win, on to next week.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He wants to change this route. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got him. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
To the air, it's Stanley. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He makes a grab. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they stopped. 16. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Paul, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step up.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it, Stanley. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message of the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off their feet?
He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this blanket decided just a frying pan meat face ball game.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.